Well, good Friday morning, everyone. I hope that your morning is off to a great start. I want to give you an update on the weather as we're starting off our morning. Some very light showers right now for the Pine Belt moving through Jones County. Now on to Wayne County. Again, these are some very light showers. Lots of cloud cover for most of us this morning, and our winds are beginning to shift. Low pressure system will continue to push through our area today. It should be out of our hair by lunchtime, and that's when we're expecting a big cool down for the weekend. Here's a look at your current temperatures: 43 in the Jackson Metro, 35 in Yazoo City, 37 in Hattiesburg, and those upper 30s in Tylertown as well as Macomb. We're all above freezing right now, but temperatures really aren't going to warm up too much today, especially with that frontal system pushing through before our peak high temperature, which is typically in the middle of the afternoon. 45 degrees right now in Jackson, low 40s in Yazoo, or this afternoon, this is what we're expecting. 42 in Yazoo City as well as Vicksburg. Farther down to our south, especially in the Pine Belt, those folks could even see the low 50s just because of the cold front not pushing through their area as early as north of I-20. 46 in Natchez, 45 in Port Gibson. Again, some stray showers are possible throughout the mid-morning hours, but really after 9 o'clock, we're going to be dry. See a little bit more sunshine for the afternoon, and even waking up tomorrow morning, a few flurries are possible. They're going to be very light in nature, just some remnants with that moisture moving out and the dry and bitter cold moving in. Again, these would be very light. We're not expecting any impacts or accumulation across the area, but something just that we want to note. So if you're heading out or if you're going to be waking up early for a Saturday, may as well take a look outside. We're watching for that low pressure system to also bring in some gusty winds, gusts upwards of 20 miles per hour for us here in the capital city, heading into lunchtime hours. But then overnight, that's when things really start to pick up. Sustained winds near 20 miles an hour, but gusts even upwards of 35 miles per hour starting off our Saturday morning. Again, a lot of trees as well as tree limbs were weakened with the ice storm this past weekend. So with these high gusts, we could see some of those tree limbs fall and break. But also, if you have to be out on the roadways tomorrow morning, you need to give those high profile vehicles some extra room, as these gusts could impact them. Winds will eventually start to calm down by Saturday evening. We are in multiple cold weather alerts with this dangerous cold settling in for the weekend. Extreme cold warning tomorrow morning. Again, that's going to go in effect 3 a.m. to the evening hours for your Saturday. That's because we could see wind chills below 5 degrees through that time frame. And then where that warning does leave off, we're going to have a cold weather advisory pick up for most of our counties, excluding Pike and Walthall County, as well as Perry and Wayne County. Now, the National Weather Services that do dictate the warnings and alerts for those areas are different offices than Jackson. So again, we're going to have to wait a little bit to see if those counties are going to be put under this cold weather advisory. But still, that's going to be in place because wind chills for some spots will be into single digits still waking up on Sunday morning. So overnight tonight, we're expecting temperatures into those upper teens to low 20s, but the wind chill is going to be the kicker. Tomorrow, you're not going to want to be outside, especially in the morning hours. Check this out: Yazoo City, 0 degrees. Carthage, 0 degree wind chill. Waking up Saturday morning, 1 degree is what it's going to feel like in Forest, 2 degrees in Jackson, and really not much better towards Natchez at 9 degrees. So again, we don't want you to be out and about tomorrow, especially if you're not bundled up. Try to stay indoors, but if you need to head out, of course, wear multiple layers and make sure that you don't have any exposed skin. So that means that covering up with scarves, gloves, hats, all the things. Heading into the afternoon time, wind chills won't be above the teens, so still going to just feel so blustery tomorrow afternoon and into Sunday morning. Some of us still having those wind chills into the single digits. Feels like 11 degrees waking up in Jackson on Sunday morning, that is. So again, bring those pets as well as plants inside. Keep on doing that. But also, you need to drip those faucets once again tonight, overnight into our Saturday, throughout the day Saturday, but also you can eventually stop dripping those pipes by midday on Sunday. That's when our temperatures will finally be above freezing. High temperature tomorrow, not making it above the upper 20s, and then we will continue that roller coaster like pattern with our temperatures, low 60s for Tuesday, and then after we make it to the low 60s, we're going to have a cool down once again. That's going to come with some rain chances. Those will come in late Tuesday, overnight into your Wednesday. That's going to bring our morning lows back into the low 30s and also the middle 40s back into the forecast for your high temperature this next Thursday. So thanks for joining me early on this Friday. I hope that you all have a fantastic weekend. Again, stay safe and stay warm out there. Make sure that you're checking in on anyone that still does not have their power restored, especially with these Arctic-like temperatures. Again, there's lots of links on our website where you can donate and help folks out across Mississippi, because still there's just under 90,000 customers without power. So again, great thing to do and just help others out, but also check in on those elderly neighbors. Let them know that we still have that dangerous cold around, and that you can help them get what they need as well and prepare for this cold. So thanks for joining me. I hope that you all have a great weekend, and I will talk to you next week.